Angel Force Achievers. There is a wonder in the here and now. It's you and me together for Miracle Mondays Success Academy. Today is May the 8th, and I'm so glad to talk with you. I am Kayla, your sales director, and I'm going to introduce myself in the way that we've been talking about modeling and thinking about ourselves. And by the way, I do thank you for watching. I know some of you are going to watch on an email version, some of you might be watching live. But here goes. So thank you for tuning in. I am the Kinetic Kayla, connecting and flourishing and fruitfully following Mary Kay's dream of enriching women's lives every single day. And together, you and I are the Angel Force unit, and we are creating miracle moments for our customers and families everywhere that we go. I'm so glad that you're a part of the Angel Force unit and you're part of Mary Kay. You make life worth doing. I'm not kidding. Okay, drum roll. You might be wondering why I'm wearing this fanny pack, or I'm not sure what they're calling them these days, but this is a new Mary Kay prize. It can be yours this month when you do 10 separate activities in the emoji contest. And so I'm going to pull some things out of here. But first off, I'm going to tell you about these new products because the new summer lookbook started mailing out today. That's right, today. And some of you get to order those new products early, starting on the 10th, which is just 2 days from now. Those of you who enrolled your customers in the summer edition of the look are Melinda Buchanan, Michelle Cash, Tina Hayward, Mary Fran Jarzinka, Eileen Keith, and Melinda MacArthur. Round of applause for you. Now, if you didn't enroll, you're still going to be able to get these new products beginning on the 15th, just right in time for Sweet 16, which is $250 wholesale in the month, and you get your choice of a prize. A succulent plant, or if you really want to make the most of it, the $58 retail of the Repair Radiance Pill, Revealing Radiance Facial Pill. I have a hard time saying that whole thing, but that's one of my most favorite products. I like to switch it out with retinol 0.5 and microdermabrasion and charcoal mask, kind of that skin cycling that we've talked a little bit about. So anyhow, what is new for summer? Here we go. You guys ready? I'm going to take this off. You put it on your waist, your shoulder, however you want to put it. But here we go. I'm going to pull out something that I am most excited about, and that is the lip and cream duos. Now, 2 of them I've already sold, and so I've only got these 2 here, but I'm going to let you know a secret. This is Spiced Berry, and I'm actually wearing that right now, and it's not too dark, along with the same thing on my lips. Now, on my lips, I did add a little bit of the soft nude lip gloss on top of it for the camera. But these are 14 individually, and of course they fit in our compacts, and they can be worn on lips, applied with a brush or your fingers. Second thing that I'm excited about is this nifty little foundation brush. And I could be showing you all these things right here, but with the foundation brush, it's $5. Your customers will be able to purchase it. Aren't they just so stinking cute? $1 from the sales of these will go to the Mary Kay Ash Charitable Foundation, and you can purchase one with each foundation purchase that you make during this order period. That's a big deal. I love this. Isn't it just adorable too? And it's super soft. It's amazing. Okay, next I want to pull out these babies. Oh, the brushes are $5. Okay, the lip balm set in 2 flavors, sweet berry and tropical guava. And they smell so good and they feel so good. And those are $16 for the set. You could break those up if you wanted to. And just a great product. Great for graduations, nurses, teachers, whoever. Okay, next is our matte liquid lips. And, oh, I forgot I put them in here. I've got 3 of the colors. Again, that 4th one I've already sold. But they go on any skin type. They're matte finish. And you'll just have to look online. I don't have the names of them right here to tell you. This is one of my favorites. I think it's mauve, some kind of mauve. And I know, just realized you can't see that. This is Espresso. I know the name of that one. Okay, and there's a true red too, which I think is gonna be amazing. These are great. And see, there you go. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Now, next, hold on, bear with me. I'm not quite sure what the next thing is, but we're gonna keep going. Okay, the matte lipsticks are 20, and then we have masking minis, which I know you've seen those before. We had them back in the fall, but when a customer purchases or you purchase a charcoal mask or a replenishing gel mask, you get the 2 minis for free. Pretty big deal there, okay? Also available on section 2 are the headbands. Don't we all look so cute? And those are $3 each on section 2. And also the beauty boxes are available, and they're collapsible. So they're not the hard, thick plastic, but they make a great display. And that's $12 for a pack of 4. And those are also section 2. Okay, in training, I got a question for you. Well, first I want to back up because $1 million message, if you guys don't know what that is, you can call this number every day. It's about a 10-minute message depending on the speaker, and you'll get some words of wisdom. I know I posted it from time to time on Facebook. But this week, every single $1 Million Director from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is going to be doing a marketing message. Now, a link will be sent out later on the Facebook page that will give you a link that you can send out. But the director will be sharing her story or sharing her favorite things about Mary Kay and give a password at the end of the call. Now, you as a consultant, this could be your training for the week, you as a consultant, call me and tell me the password for the day, or have potential team members call in and they're going to share the password with you. You'll get something from me for doing it, but your customers, you could send them one of those lip balms or something else, or a little sample package of products for listening. It's a great way to make that work. Okay, what other news is happening? It Just Fits is 7 o'clock for English version, 7:30 for Spanish on the 11th. That's this week. And then May the 12th is Mary Kay Ash's birthday. If she were still alive, she'd be 105 years old. So how about connecting with your customers this week and offering a 10.5% discount. Basically, the tax would be free, so 10.5% discount on any purchases they make that day, or you could go through the weekend if you wanted to. And also remember the Then, Now, and Always Makeover Contest ends on the 12th as well. Okay, now, I do have some training for you. By the way, I'm going to ask you a question in the email and or Facebook that I really want you to answer because I've got a guest event planning. But now for training. As most of you are probably aware, we're in the last 2 months of our Mary Kay seminar year. That means on June the 30th is the deadline cutoff for every contest that has run through the year. And then beginning on July 1st, it starts over for a new year. So just remember that the way you think it is the way that it is. And you probably know where I'm going to go with this. But most of us fall into 2 camps at this point. We're either thinking that I'm way too far away to reach my goal. I'm just going to ride it out until the new seminar year starts. And I don't want to do too much because you know what? I've already, I don't want to I'm just not going to be, I don't want to lose what I've done in May and June. I want to start over in July. Second camp, you might be, I'm tired. I'm almost done, but I'm tired and I still need to push to finish, but I still have a ways to go. And maybe I'll just do status quo, or maybe I'll go for it. So first off, I want you to think about yourself. I told you earlier in this broadcast that to think of yourself as a supermodel, and that's who you are. Paul and I have been laughing lately. There's a commercial on for some prescription drug with a woman who's like she's on Broadway. And I'm thinking she's probably strutting around, feeling good about herself. What if we did that? What if we were strutting around all during the day? Because you know what? You are a model everywhere that you go. You're a model of how you handle situations, of how you talk, of how you care about people. But I really want you to be a model for yourself, to think more highly of yourself, because I think we beat ourselves up. So whether you fall into the camp of I'm going to coast or I'm going to go for it, I want you to think about this right here because I think this is valuable to all of us. So here's something to ponder. If you've ever ridden a bike or watched bikers when they approach a hill, like a big steep hill, what do? Do they slow down and just kind of coast, or do they kind of hit it, trying to go at it so that they can go up the hill easier? I don't know what you think about that. I'm going to share a story with you. When my kiddos were young, we used to bike quite a lot, especially on vacation. And we could do it because our kids were so spread out in a range of ages that the older Luke and Daniel could really, power through on their big bikes. And then we had Anna, who was kind of a little bit behind. She learned to ride a little bit later. And then we had Lexi, who when I'm going to tell you the story, she was probably about 15 months old, something like that. And so she couldn't ride a bike clearly. And so she had a little, it looked like a baby seat on the back of my bike. And we were riding in the mountains and around a golf course. And on this course, there were some ups and downs, but towards the very end, there was a long, steep, and you could really catch some good air or some good speed on that. But then immediately after, you went up really steep. And so we would try to time it to where, there were no other people that we were going to run into. And of course, the boys were already way ahead of us, but they were going to go down that pretty quick and then have some momentum to get back up on the other side, especially Paul and I, because he was helping Anna with her bike, and then I had Lexi on the back of mine. So on one day, I was cruising down, feeling that wind in my hair and all of that stuff, and not wanting to brake because the next hill's pretty big, right? So, but all of a sudden I look ahead and Anna, bless her heart, had fallen, and she was upset and she was crying. And so of course I stopped and I helped her, dusted her off, encouraged her, and wiped some tears, and she got back on the bike and got going and went. This whole time I'm having to hold my bike up because Lexi's gonna fall down, because the little kickstand wasn't gonna hold her. And so then I get back on. And we're still on the downhill, so I'm getting, pretty good momentum, but all of a sudden I've got to start pedaling back up hard, and it was hard because I had a load, right? I had a 20-pound load on the back, and I didn't want to have to stop and walk the bike up. That wasn't an option. I didn't want to stop. I wanted to keep going. And so we did make it up the next hill, but it was hard. In the meantime, Luke and Daniel laughed at me, and they thought that was hilarious. So, but you finished, right? You finished. So I don't know where you're at in your Mary Kay journey right now, but my point is, if you don't like where you are right now, change it. Change it. Find a place to win. If you do some more and finish. Like my track coach used to tell me, whether you're winning the race or not, or how long the race is, he called it a kick. You kick or you sprint at the end. And you can't sprint if you're looking behind you. It's impossible. Or if you're looking around you to see where everyone else is. You can't sprint. But what would a win look like for you right now? 10 new customers, $1,000 week, 10 people to listen to the $1 Million Message. What? The choice is yours. What would a win look like for you this week? So let's do it. Okay? So I was gonna have a drawing for all the emoji contest entries this week, but can you hear? There's nothing in there. We don't have any. I know you've done some because you told me, but they're just not posted. So thank you for tuning in. I love you and I believe in you. And don't coast. Find a way to win. I love you. Mwah!